Have you done anything exciting lately? Have you been on any interesting trips recently? What's the best thing about living in your town? To say these words naturally, you need to stress the correct sounds. And in order to do that, you need to ignore the grammar words, find the content words, stress the content words with one syllable. But if there is more than one syllable in the content word, find the stressed syllable in that word. So let's use our first question as an example here. Have you done anything exciting lately? So done is a verb which tells us what the activity is. Exciting is an adjective which describes something else. And lately is an adverb, and that describes the time when the event happens. So these are all content words. They have real meaning. The other words are grammar words. Have is an auxiliary verb, and you and anything are pronouns. You is a personal pronoun, anything an indefinite pronoun. And we don't tend to stress these types of words unless we have a special reason to do so. Now, normally the word lately has the stress on the first syllable, but because it's a question, the intonation on the final word changes. And now the emphasis is on the second syllable, lately. Have you done anything exciting lately? So the emphasis has switched. What would be an appropriate answer to this question? Well, perhaps this. The most exciting thing I've done recently is go to a football match. So notice where all the stresses are in these words. The content words are stressed, and if there's more than one syllable, there's only actually one of the syllables in the word that's stressed. So exciting, 3 syllables, 1 stress on side. Exciting, recently, football. Here's another question. How would you say this? Have you been on any interesting trips recently? Notice again, recently goes up at the end because it's in the question. I went on a holiday to France last year. You try saying it. Listen to me, then repeat. Have you been on any interesting trips recently? I went on holiday to France last year. How about this question? What's the best thing about living in your town? Now, there is a possible variation here. Sometimes when we have a WH question word, we might stress that word too. Some people do, some people don't. Here's a possible answer. The best thing about my town is the river that runs through the middle. Now you try. Listen to the question, then repeat. What's the best thing about living in your town? Your turn. The best thing about my town is the river that runs through the middle. Now for another very common everyday question. How would you say this? Have you watched anything on television recently? The answer could possibly be, I saw a wonderful documentary about the birds of Antarctica. You try it. First the question. Have you watched anything on television recently? Your turn. And now the answer. Listen, then repeat. I saw a wonderful documentary about the birds of Antarctica. And what about this question? Are you having a good time? What would your answer be? Yes, I'm having a fantastic time. Listen to the question, then repeat. Are you having a good time? Now the answer. Yes, I'm having a fantastic time. And you can take your knowledge of English stress patterns further and all kinds of other features of advanced speaking on my course. Check it out on the link below this video.